My friends, I want to thank you for being here today. I want to thank you for being here today and for being with us yesterday and last year and over the last decade. It's been a long journey fighting for comprehensive immigration reform, and today you've traveled from 26 states across the country. All of you here, advocates for immigrants, advocates for America's workers, advocates for civil rights, advocates from our faith communities. You've traveled today just as you traveled with me on our Family Unity Tour. We've spanned over the weeks to 22 cities. We've staged a call to action that our nation can no longer ignore. We traveled to San Francisco, where the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, said, and quote, "It is un-American to separate families." We traveled to Atlanta, where one of my heroes, John Lewis, said, "My fight in the 60s is your fight today. I join with you until we reach justice for immigrants."
Yes.
We traveled to Elizabeth, New Jersey, where a man dying of cancer left the hospital to attend our rally and told us of his wife who is facing deportation. And we are here today to say we cannot let him die until his wife receives the legalization that she so deserves. You've traveled with me to El Paso, where a young girl, a teenager, a proud American citizen said, "Congressman, if they deport my mother, they deport me too, because I won't let her leave without me." My friends, it has been a long journey. We have traveled the road to family unity together. And although it has been a long and at times painful journey, we are not tired yet. No, because today we're here to tell Washington that we will not rest until the raids stop and our brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers are no longer torn apart by the government of the United States of America. That's my message today. We won't stop. It's too important, because that teenager in El Paso was right. When you deport a mother, you deport her American citizen children. Because the man dying of cancer in New Jersey is right. When you deport parents, you deport entire families. Because Speaker Nancy Pelosi was right. Tearing families apart is against everything America stands for. And because John Lewis is right. Justice for immigrants is today's civil rights struggle, and it's too important to lose. And that's why we won't stop. That's why we won't stop, and that's why we cannot wait. We have work to do, and we cannot wait. We have families to save. We have mothers and children to keep together. We have a Congress to persuade. We have a president to convince. And we have justice to deliver. And we have laws to change, and we will not rest until that is accomplished. Last month, at a gathering much like this one, with a fewer people last month, but many of you gathered across the country, and you asked me to present a compassionate, comprehensive, generous, comprehensive immigration reform bill. And I'm here to tell you, I will do it. We will present it. We will get it done. And let me tell you what it starts with. Let me tell you what it starts with. It starts with a pathway to legalization for the millions of undocumented immigrants who are living and working and contributing to a better, more vibrant America. We need a bill that says, if you come here to hurt our community, no, we will not support you. But if you come here to work hard, if you come here for a better life, if you strengthen America, then we will allow you to earn your legalization and become documented in this country. We will have have a comprehensive immigration bill that says, yes, we will submit everyone to background checks. We will make sure everyone pays their taxes. They will take English classes and learn and become so proficient in English that they will write novels and poems and create a whole new genre. We will do that. But in exchange, those undocumented workers will receive the legalization that will bring them the kind of peace and tranquility and justice that they deserve. Look, we're going to need professional and effective border enforcement that makes 21st century enforcement strategies that make our nation's physical and economic security stronger and stay true to our nation's values. That goes hand in hand with smart and humane interior enforcement. My bill will promote fair immigration proceedings, humane treatment of immigration detainees, and policies that respect the tenets of community policing. No more raids in our community, no more separation of our families. Now, none of this works without a strong commitment to America's labor force. None of it works without a strong commitment. So one of the tenets of our bill will be comprehensive immigration reform has to mean protecting all workers. Without it, too many employers will continue to pervert the system and exploit immigrants to undermine their honest competitors. Let me be clear. I want to end illegal immigration. To do that, we need an employment verification system that will always prevent employers who want to exploit the system. And we need a system that will never deny American workers the right to employment simply because of errors in the government system. That will not be allowed in our bill. And let me just say, we want to talk about future flows of workers. Our country attracts the best, the brightest, and the hardest workers from around the globe. But right now, our visa quotas are determined by politics, not by labor and economic need. My plan will create an employment-based visa system that is fair to both employers, workers, and employers. It will create a commission to align visa numbers with actual labor market demands and economic needs, not political wins. And let me say, we will include as a basic tenet of our comprehensive immigration ag bills to allow those picking all of the grapes, picking our vegetables, working in the fields, doing some of the backbreaking work, a form to legalization for our agricultural workers. We will include the DREAM Act in comprehensive immigration reform. But we will include a DREAM Act that says to all the students, you will pay no fines, you will go to the front of the line, you came here as a child, you've been exploited, nothing that you did was your responsibility, no fines, and a quick measure. So even if you don't go to college, let's say you want to become a carpenter, in our DREAM Act, you get legalization. Let's say you want to become a mechanic, in our DREAM Act, you get legalization. If you go and you study and you make yourself better, you will receive the benefits of a DREAM Act under our proposal. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do. And I want to share a few words with you en español. Recuerda, we're in this together. We have to make sure that everyone understands that this campaign is ready, has enough energy, has enough enthusiasm and vigor to reach the final life. There are many people, some of whom tonight will be on the broadcast news saying that we got together and speaking of us in disparaging terms. That's okay. That happens in America. But you know what? They were wrong about the Irish in the 1850s. They were wrong about the Polish at the turn of the century. They were wrong about the Italians. They were wrong about all of the other immigrants that have come here before. And they're wrong about the immigrant community today. They want continue to work.
Yo la pago todo.
Bill.
Yo la pago todo.
De la droga.